Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Suns against the Dallas Mavericks. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Hey, Clark, with the playoffs right around the corner, do you think teams are beginning to feel the pressure?
Yeah, there's a different kind of pressure associated with the playoffs, Kevin. We know that as broadcasters, especially teams that are trying to fight their way into the playoffs.
And it's Marbury missing. Pass to Nahara. Back to Nash. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by Marion. On offense, here are the Suns. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Here is Nahara. Pass to Nash. 4 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And some changes here for the Mavericks. LaFrancis checked in for Bradley. Franklin comes in for Eduardo Nahara. And it's Bell in for Deshaun Stevenson. And here's Phoenix. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Stoudemire, the screen. Marbury passes to Jackson. Out to Stoudemire. Just 5 on the clock. Hardaway with a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, you got to D up Hardaway from outside the arc. This guy is really good at squaring himself up and knocking it down from deep.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Lets a floater go. Phoenix grabs the miss.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And it's Marion in the corner. Jackson passes to Marbury. And the dunk by Marion.
Marion, so springy. He gets off the floor quickly for that alley-oop.
Nash up on top. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Lakers.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances. And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
Now here's Hardaway. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And stolen by Nowitzki. Here's LaFrance, guarded by Marion. LaFrance passes to Nowitzki. Takes it off the glass. Nowitzki's got his second bucket.
That size of Nowitzki is tough to guard against, especially when he's got strong inside position.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Stoudemire. On the wing, Marion. Connects from three-point range. Marion's got 5 now.
That unique-looking jumper of Marion's, I mean, it's more effective than it is pretty.
Nowitzki outside. Three-pointer. Bell. Rebounded by Hardaway. Suns leading by 4. Pass to Marion. To the paint. Here's Here's Stoudemire over Nowitzki. And it's Stoudemire missing. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Nowitzki draws the double, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nowitzki. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. Look at the Mavericks. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And checking out Phoenix, right now they're 5 spots below them.
And, you know, for the Mavericks, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
You know, the way they've handled just about every challenge that's been thrown at them this year, I don't see how they couldn't be considered front runners for the title.
They get it again. Jackson. And he converts the layup.
Get in there and get yours.
Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Strickland. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Back to Nowitzki. Here's Strickland. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Wide open shot is on the money. And it's 6 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
You know, he's always ready to shoot the basketball, Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, as soon as he catches the pass, he's locked and loaded and ready to go. Great confidence in his stroke.
And it's so important to have good ball skills. It gives you an edge.
The Mavericks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Strickland passes to Nowitzki, and Nowitzki with the stuff.
Nowitzki's so good in the screen and roll. Excellent at setting a hard screen and then rolling to the open space.
Here's Marbury. A 17-point game for him in the win against Portland.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
6 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Now here's Nowitzki over Marion. And it's Nowitzki missing. Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. Then for the Mavericks, Wang, he's checked in for LaFrance. Franklin comes in for Nowitzki. And it's Howard in for Franklin. Here's Marbury. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. High arcing shot.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Here's Strickland. He has yet to score.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And Phoenix has possession. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Here's Strickland. Phoenix grabs the miss. Stoudemire's got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low, here's Jackson. Wang pulls it in. Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Franklin. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Lakers.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line, really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
Leaving no doubt, slamming it right through.
Phoenix has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Stoudemire, the screen. Here's Marbury. Offensive rebound. Count that bucket. And the Suns lead by 4.
Oh, the energy Stoudemire plays with jumps out at you. He just gets after it on the boards.
to Strickland. Scoreless thus far. And here's Bell. And the rejection by Stoudemire. Here's Marbury. Pass to Marion. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Here's Stoudemire. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. And you got to be careful guarding Stoudemire because he is clever at drawing fouls.
No good on that. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And he's good on the second. Mavericks trailed by 5. Armstrong dishes to Nahara. Armstrong with a screen on Marion. Here's Nahara. Pass to Armstrong. Outside Griffin. Clock at 4. Rebounded by Marion. Marion's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Johnson in the corner. He gets that one. And the Suns lead by 7.
Too much strength right there from Johnson, a bully inside.
Pass to Armstrong. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Looking confident and ferocious inside.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Stoudemire. Now Marion. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson down low, guarded by Bradley. Jackson kicks to Marion. Goes back up. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Suns leading by 3. Here's Marbury. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
And they've made a point of pounding the offensive boards, turning those rebounds into points. It's been a great effort.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Johnson for 3. Rebounded by Nahara.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Howard with a screen on Stevenson. Here's Armstrong. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Jacobson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Clock at 6. Stevenson against Armstrong. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
There's the pick. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Armstrong possesses real good leadership qualities. Terrific floor general, and doesn't take any plays off. This guy gives you everything he has.
A different look for Dallas. Franklin's checked in for Howard. And it's Stevenson in for Griffin.
Second team foul.
The Suns leading. 30 seconds left to play here in the first. Grant sets a screen for Stevenson. Johnson in the corner. 3 on the clock. Here's Jacobson. Get that out
of here. Mavericks ball. Checking in for Dallas. Number 13, Steve Nash.
There's 10 seconds left in the first. Stevenson passes to Nash. That gives them the lead.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Ooh, Dirk Nowitzki has been leading the charge for the Mavericks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Now here's Stevenson. He's guarded closely. Pass to Johnson. Stoudemire with the ball. He's defended by Nowitzki. Stoudemire in the post. He's against Nowitzki. 2 on the clock. Stevenson inside the three-point line. Nowitzki with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 3. Here's Strickland. Still yet to score. Nowitzki, no good. Bell against Johnson. Pass to Stevenson. To the middle. And then Stoudemire slams it in.
Big-time power from Stoudemire. His dunks pack a thunderous punch.
Maverick shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. Nowitzki with the screen on Stevenson. Here's the 3. And that's good. Dirk Nowitzki for 3. Nowitzki's got the lead up to 4 now for the Mavs. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. Hardaway's checked in for Stevenson. And the Mavericks making a change here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
And Joe Johnson is an incredibly gifted scorer. They call him ISO Joe. He can beat anyone one-on-one.
Now, here's Nash. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. 3 on 3. And Stoudemire slams it in.
And short trip for Stoudemire to the rim. And with his athletic ability, there's just no stopping.
Nowitzki with the screen on Hardaway. Nash with it. Hardaway picks him up. Nowitzki against Stoudemire. Offensive rebound. Out to Nash. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Franklin can't hit. Suns have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Nash against Hardaway. Pass to Stoudemire. 5 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Grant gets a wide open look. They get it back.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. And here is Nowitzki. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Nowitzki's got 15 points.
Such a versatile offensive weapon. Nowitzki has tons of places where he can get it in the basket from.
Nash with no one around. Gets an open look and hits. And now a 4-point Maverick lead.
They wouldn't want all of their guys shooting a three on the break, but when it's him, he's got the green light.
And the Suns call time here.
And now, your Suns dancers.
A different look for Dallas. Bradley comes in for LaFrance. And Franklin subbed in for Nowitzki. Marbury passes to Johnson. Grant with the ball. Stoudemire outside. 6 on the shot clock. Grant sets a screen for Johnson. Phoenix no good that time either. Dallas leading by 4. Nash up on top. He's got 5. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Stoudemire's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Marbury, defended by Nash. Back to Johnson from 12 feet out. Phoenix no good that time either. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Nash. And Bradley gets it to go on the assist by Nash. Bradley's got his second bucket of the night.
And Nash, really just pure genius in that pick and roll. You give him any kind of space, and he's going to whip the pass right through the teeth of the defense.
Here's Marbury. Will it go? And the rejection by Bradley. Nash left side. Pass to Stevenson. Here's Franklin. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Stoudemire. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Oh, gotta admire the big man on the break. Stoudemire being rewarded for the hustle.
Kicks it out to Stevenson. Nash outside. And there's the drive. And he banks in the layup. Nash has got the lead back up to 6 now for the Mavs.
This is Nash's bread and butter, his decision-making in the pick and roll. Masterful.
Here's Marbury, defended by Nash. Marbury passes to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Grant at the elbow. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
Had to get it away, and he did so with confidence. Really good look at his speed of shot.
Bradley sets the pick for Nash. Pulls up on the elbow. The rebound by Grant.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Marbury. He's guarded by Stevenson. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Stoudemire. Again, Phoenix.
And guys, Stoudemire has the potential to do this every night. Excited to see how he grows in this league.
Nash outside. Franklin. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Marbury. And the Suns call time. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Here's Marion. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night.
Now here's Marion.
Because of his athleticism, Shawn Marion is a hard matchup, which is why he's able to draw fouls like he does.
The Suns have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. And Shawn Marion drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here is Nahara. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Lakers. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Solid take there, finishing right at the rim.
Suns trail by 4. Here's Marbury. Pass to Marion. Grant with a screen on Howard. Marion against Howard. Here's Marbury. Grant the pass to Jacobson. Here's Marbury. Another shot. Almost, but it rolls out. Dallas leading by 4. Pass to Nahara. Over Jacobson. Nahara no good.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Now here is Hardaway. 8 points his last outing. Shot clock at 6. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here is Nahara. 5 points in the game. Count it. Nahara's got the lead up to 6 now for Dallas. Suns have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The wide open look here for Marion. Hits it from 3-point range. Marion's got 10.
And it's huge when Marion is making his threes. Really opens up this offense.
Here's Strickland. And that one, good. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Pretty savvy call. He was confident the pick and roll would create the opening they needed.
Here's Marbury. On the wing, Marion. Here's Grant. And that's off the glass and in. Grant's got 4 points this quarter.
Good pass right there from Marion, an example of his versatility at his position.
Here's Strickland to the inside. On the wing, Stevenson. There's the screen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, you got to like the intensity. He really went at him that time.
First trip to the line for him here.
2 shots.
That free throw missing. Mavericks making a switch here. And the second free throw, good.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
Here's Marbury. He's covered by Armstrong. Marbury passes to Stoudemire. Takes the 3. Wang pulls it in. Wang's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Franklin. 1:35 left in the first half of basketball. To the paint. Here's Wang. With the clock winding down. Franklin passes to Wang. Stevenson outside. Pass to Armstrong. 1:07 left in the first half. To the middle. Here's Franklin. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game. 58 seconds left in the first half of the game. Jackson with the screen. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Marbury. Shot clock at 5. Looking to get it going. The Mavericks pull it in. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Wang. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the half.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, and he got it done.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first timeout here of the game. And so here's Phoenix. They trail by 6. Marion passes to Marbury. That's good, and it's Marion with the assist. Marion's got 3 assists tonight.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
That's tipped out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Substitution for Mavericks. Number 1.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Mavericks on top, up 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Now, here's Nash. Pass to Stevenson. And Marbury pulls it down. Suns trail by 4. Stoudemire outside. Outside Jackson. Stoudemire finds Hardaway. Stoudemire with a screen on Stevenson. Hardaway, no good. Dallas leading by 4. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Nowitzki outside. Good, and the assist goes to Nash.
3 points.
Nash has got 4 assists in the game.
You do not want to give Nowitzki any room to shoot, especially from the perimeter. I mean, that's where he's most dangerous.
And it's Marbury missing. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Nowitzki a screen. Nash kicks to Nowitzki. Phoenix grabs the miss. Stoudemire's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. A different look for Dallas. LaFrancis checked in for Bradley. Franklin comes in for Eduardo Navarro. And it's Bell in for Deshaun Stevenson. The Suns shooting around 40% from the floor here. On the wing, Marion. First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Stoudemire. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And this is where Stoudemire's feast, and it's why his teammates look to get him the rock down low.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Pass to Nowitzki. Marion with the steal. And stolen by Nash. Fires the 3. Nowitzki for three. Stoudemire grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Marion drains the three-pointer. And now just a 2-point Dallas lead.
Shooting while in rhythm, proving how dangerous he is off the dribble.
It's Nash with the drive. And Nowitzki wide open. He fires. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Stoudemire. And Stoudemire slams it in.
And Hardaway, Penny Hardaway, boy, what a terrific passer he is. Great floor awareness and does an excellent job finding the open man.
Now here's Nash. 7 points in the game. Back to Nowitzki. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Nash has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Oh, great job of recognition, finding the open man.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Stoudemire. That one doesn't go. Some solid D from Nowitzki. Nash outside. Some solid defense there from Jackson. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Marbury. Jackson with the screen. And it's Marion in the corner. Rejected by Nowitzki.
Love how Nowitzki uses his long arms there on defense. Solid at coming up with blocks.
Marbury passes to Marion.
You know, with the style of game he has, it seems like no matter the system, he's going to succeed.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Line for two.
The free throw drops for Sean Marion. And so he makes both from the line.
Marion, excellent at knocking down free throws. Solid from the stripe.
Here's Strickland. Pass to Nowitzki. Now, here is Bell. 6 to shoot. Back to Nowitzki. Here's Strickland. That's good, and it's Nowitzki with the assist. Strickland's got 5.
Yes, he did. The floor awareness of Nowitzki, admirable. Does a stellar job working the ball over to the open man.
Timeout called, the Suns. And Phoenix has possession. Here's Marbury on the wing. Marion all alone. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Marion's versatility is impressive. It's, I think, what helps him get into a scoring rhythm.
Nowitzki outside. Nowitzki draws the double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It will be a redraw.
Just 5 to shoot. From 15 feet away, and it falls over the rim and in. Nowitzki's got 7 now in this quarter.
A great shooter. For Nowitzki, the mid-range is easy money all day long.
Marion up top. He's got 17, and Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Wang, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardaway against Bell. Back to Hardaway. Clock at 6. Jackson, a screen on Bell. Hardaway driving to the basket. The shot will not fall. And Bell kicks to Nowitzki. Back to Bell from downtown. Kept alive. To the wing on the left. Here's Strickland. He has 5. Over to the wing. Franklin for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dirk Nowitzki. Now it's a 6-point Maverick lead. The Suns have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Jackson with the screen. Marbury passes to Marion. Pulls up on the wing. Phoenix no good that time either. Mavericks leading by 6. Nowitzki in the post. He's got 22 to the right side. Franklin for 3. That shot off the mark. Good D by Hardaway. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Phoenix making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Here's Marbury. Fires from 14, and the shot is good. Marbury's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And popping up for the mid-range, Marbury reminding the defense just how good he is.
Strickland passes to Nowitzki. Missed inside. Suns trail by 4. It's Marion with the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Dallas has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Here's Armstrong. Pass to Nowitzki. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And that's now 24 points for Nowitzki.
Just doing everything for his team in this one. Single-handedly taking it to him.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Marbury very good at putting pressure on defenses and forcing them to foul.
Franklin's checked in for the Mavericks. Both good from the line that time. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. They set the pick. Armstrong gets the bucket. Armstrong's got 5 points so far.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Marbury. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Dallas.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Here is Armstrong. 5 points in the game. Inside, Bradley. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That rim has a family.
Suns trail by 5. Here's Marbury. Pass to Johnson. Stoudemire right side from the wing. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Armstrong. Here's Franklin. Bradley with the ball. He has 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Mavericks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Nowitzki's checked in for the Mavericks. Nash comes in for Armstrong. Both shots good from the stripe.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And stolen by Nash. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Suns. Marion's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And the rejection by Bradley. Nowitzki inside. Headed by Stoudemire. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Griffin.
Tough not to see his man there. Great job by Griffin, able to identify it early.
Here's Marbury. He's got 9. Stoudemire with a screen on Nash. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
beyond the leanings, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. LaFrance comes in for Bradley. And Eduardo Nahara is subbed in for Nowitzki. Here is Nahara. Driving inside. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Turned on the jets and then flew in for the landing.
Here's Johnson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got 7 points.
And Johnson doesn't lack confidence attacking inside. I just love watching him go to work down low.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And the Mavericks with some changes. Wang, he's checked in for LaFrance. And it's Stevenson in for Griffin. Mavericks leading by 9. Now Nash. He has 7. And it's Howard finishing it off.
What a beautiful delivery there on the pick and roll. Allows him to make that catch in rhythm.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Throws it up high. And a dunk by Marion.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now, here's Stevenson. Pass to Marion. 6 to shoot. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Marion is either going to jump over you or go through you. He's a hard matchup inside.
And here's Nash. 9 points in the game so far. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Nash with the screen on Johnson. Back to Nash. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Nash has got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now, here's Stevenson. Stoudemire outside. Stevenson outside. Screened by Grant. Down low. It's rebounded by Dallas. And the Mavericks call time here.
And now, your 7 dancers.
LaFrance, he's checked in for Wang. Mavericks leading by 11. And the Mavericks call time here.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going for your 7 dancers.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Franklin's checked in.
Trent Franklin.
35 seconds left in the third. There's a screen. Nash, the pass to Franklin. Second shot opportunity. Out to Nash. Stevenson outside. To the inside. Here's Franklin. Out to Nash. Hardaway with the steal. Over Nash. The putback. Stoudemire. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Here's Marbury. Puts it up from 17. Nowitzki with the rebound. Nowitzki's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Strickland. Nowitzki, good. Nowitzki's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Mavs.
Nice job using his body on the screen and finding open space on his way to the hoop.
Horace Grant, he's checked in for Phoenix.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for Phoenix, number 54, Horace Grant.
Johnson inside.
The moment that Joe Johnson steps on the court, he's got one thought.
Third personal
buckets.
foul. Second team foul.
That free throw, no good. The Suns making a switch here. Kelly's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Nash is checked in. Good on the second free throw. Mavericks leading by 10. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I love the fact that Nowitzki always ready to handle the contact and punishment, especially inside.
2 shots.
And so Nowitzki nails both of them. Well, Phoenix shooting for the game at 42%. Here's Marbury, defended by Nash. Jacobson, the pass to Marbury. And now the fast break. Nash with the ball. Nowitzki looking around. Nash outside. Back to Nowitzki. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, I like that confidence and power on display by Nowitzki there. Even when the defense is bumping him and making it tough, he stays right with it.
Suns trail by 15. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Marbury, defended by Nash. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, that's strong work inside to force that call.
The first one falls.
2 shots.
And so he hits both. Here's Nash. Nowitzki a screen. Nash the pass to Nowitzki. Basket good. Nowitzki's got 9 points in the quarter.
Oh, good touch from the interior. That's a high percentage shot.
Here's Marbury, defended by Nash. Screen by Grant to the middle. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Marbury's got such great playmaking skills. His ball handling, passing, top shelf.
Nash right side. Nowitzki. And Nowitzki slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Fades and shoots. Nowitzki with the rebound.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Nash, the pass to Nowitzki. Good on the shot. Nowitzki's got 39.
And Nash is an incredible passer. Seems like he has eyes in the back of his head sometimes. One of the best.
Suns trail by 17. Here's Marbury. On to Hardaway. Here's Jacobson. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Jacobson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For Dallas, they've gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go win. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
What you love about Nash, he's a coach on the floor, dictates the pace, always in total command of his team.
Free throw drops for Nash. Jackson, he's checked in for Phoenix. Then for the Mavericks, Wang, he's checked in for LaFrance. And Eduardo Nahara is subbed in for Franklin. Jackson passes to Marbury. Driving the lane. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Nowitzki's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Nowitzki a screen. Nash drives in. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And the first step of Nash, devastating. Gets to the rim there with ease.
Here's Marbury. Oh, good with the triple.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Here he goes. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Absorbing contact well inside. Nash is a competitive guy and is able to find ways to score even against tough defense.
Here's Marbury. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Drills it from outside.
Boy, Joe Johnson solid from behind the arc. Love when he's shooting it from there.
Hardaway against Bell. Nowitzki right side. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
And you could tell, even in warm-ups, he was primed for a big night.
Here's Marbury, defended by Nash. Jackson misses.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Pass to Wang. Nash with the screen on Jackson. Back to Nash. Nahara's shot is good. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
You know, Nash is an excellent distributor, a phenomenal floor general, great at recognizing when his guys are open.
Now Hardaway. Here's Johnson over Nash. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
That's heads-up basketball to find a teammate with a good look right there.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Into the lane. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
You can't let Nash get inside like that. He's so nimble and will find a way to finish.
Marbury passes to Hardaway. Inside, Grant. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
3rd personal foul, 4th team foul.
The free throw drops for Grant.
Boy, Grant, very physical and a strong player. I mean, he's somebody that doesn't mind thumping and bumping in there.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Stoudemire comes in for Jackson. And Marion subbed in for Johnson. Here's Strickland. They set the screen. Shot from free throw range. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Here's Marion. And he can't jam it through.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Here's Strickland. Banked in off the glass.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And it's the Suns with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. Here's Marbury, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
For your Suns, Stephon Marbury.
The first free throw is good. Jackson, he's checked in for Grant. Wang, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Howard comes in for Eduardo Nájera. To the paint, here's Wang. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Penny Hardaway.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Now here's Stoudemire. Pass to Marbury. Stoudemire, the screen. The second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Answering the challenge of the defense and managing to get that shot off in time.
That free throw, no good. Deshaun Stevenson is checked in for Dallas. And he sinks the second. Here's Strickland. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Sean Marion.
15 foul. Shooting for Dallas, Eric Strickland. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Hardaway against Stevenson. On the wing, Hardaway. Pass to Marbury. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Hardaway has got 5 assists in the game. Mavericks leading by 20. Here's Strickland. Rebounded by Marion. Marion's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Marbury. Here's Stoudemire. And the layup's good off the glass. Stoudemire's got 22 points. Maverick shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Elbow shot is on the way. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 18 feet out. That shot, no good. Here's Strickland. Pass to Wang. Here's Strickland. To the left wing. Here's Franklin. Diving in. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Hey, when you go in there, you better finish strong, and he did.
Here's Marbury. Out to Hardaway. Sinks the triple.
Gets the ball and takes that shot. It's that simple.
Dallas leading by 17.
Who's watching here? What's the roll?
There's 1:54 left in the fourth.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Marbury. Pass to Hardaway. And here is Marion. He's looking for Stoudemire and finds him.
Clever pass by Marion, moving the ball when his shot isn't there.
And so here is Dallas. 22 is their biggest lead. To the inside. Here's Franklin. Now here's Howard. Out to the right wing. Here's Strickland. Rebounded by Jackson.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Mavericks.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit. But they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none.
That's impressive on one side, but embarrassing on the other side.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Nowitzki.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Here's Strickland after Joe Johnson's score. Here's Strickland. 5 on the clock. And they'll turn over. Did not get off his shot. 24-second violation.
Substitution for your Suns, number 43, Winston Harrington.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.